Hello and welcome, Number Hunter 91 here, and bringing you part 2 of the countdown to early access launch of Railroute. So, during the course of the live stream that I'm recording this in, we've built up the Prague map a little bit more. Let's kick that off. It gets released June 23rd at 11 AM UTC, which is 12 PM BST, 4 AM PDT, 5 AM MDT, 6 AM CDT, 7 AM EDT. I will be live at half past the hour on that day with the early access launched. So it'll be the first stream and playthrough of it being fully open to us, because at the moment I am only on the demo. So let's jump into it. As you can see, and I said, I have built up the map a little bit. We've let the money roll to give us enough for what it is that I want to do. So I have got enough points and money to unlock 2 sensors that are available to us in the demo, which I'm going to be putting in, which are under the automation, and it is these two, the arrival and departure sensors. Now, these come in really handy, especially when you get in the early access, when we get the routing sensors as well, and just being able to automate as much as possible. So we're going to unlock these, and we're going to get given little tabs to let us know how to use them, what they do, and everything else. And we now have them unlocked. To unlock everything on these screens will cost you 564 of these green basic experience points and 157, so that's 157 red advanced experience points. I calculated that out earlier on stream, and that literally, when the early access is launched, will unlock absolutely everything on every page. So I can unlock the rest of these. I will need to unlock auto blocks. I'm not going to bother with that. I will increase the station limit, because we are going to be building out in this, and we will hit that as well, so that we can right click trains to reverse them when they come to us, before they come to a stop. I'm not bothering with coach yards in this video. I'm going to be waiting until the early access drop. Actually, we'll do coach yards, because we can still make use of them to an extent without the full automation of the routing sensors. The one-time intercity contracts I'm not going to bother with. I don't need the red points in this anymore until the early access, and I can worry about that then. Routing sensor is the only thing on automation that I'm not able to get in the demo. I've now got everything I can get in controls. The other 6 of these are locked until the 23rd, and they're all unlocked. So we have now got everything that I'm bothered about. Once this is unlocked, it unlocks these 2, which will convert 1 red to 5 green, or 15 green to 1 red. So, which isn't too bad. But it means that if you're 1 or 2 red short, and you've not seen any red one-time contracts, and your coach yards, and you need it for your coach yards, for instance, make use of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off purchasing the departure sensors on all the platforms that are going to be departure platforms. Not putting them on platforms 1 and 3 here. They're outbound tracks, not inbound. Arrival sensors, we are going to put 1 in there. We're going to put 2 in on that track because it's bi-directional. And then we're going to put 1 in there. Going to put 1 in on the corner there, and we're going to put 1 in up here. And we will have 1 in on that side. This one is going to have to go this side of the auto block just because of the way the auto blocks work. I don't have enough room to put in the routing sensor and a signal on this side of the auto block with how I'm going to be setting this up for the depot. Because unfortunately the depot's basically got to go there or there. So I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of debating how I want to set Bubney up with regards to terminating and ending trains. Because ideally I would want to do it so that I could go if I build a coach yard there, let's build out some track from it. So ideally I'd want to be able to go arrival sensor, auto signal, where it's currently saying no money. Let's just take you out for a minute. Auto sensor there, link in the arrival sensor into the signal, and then that would see all the platforms, and the trains would then know which platform they've got to go to. We'll put you back there because we're going to need that. Most of the tracks down here along this bit are going to be green perpetual routes, which we're going to put in a moment, but we're going to set up all of the current sensors first. So this sensor here is that one into device, can see platforms 1 and 3. What I do need to do actually is get rid of that bit of track, move you, have to bring you back to here, alright? No. Put you to there, build you in there. Am I bothered about that? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So actually you can go back to where you were. That's fine. That's staying as it is for the time being until we get tunnels in early access. The rest of that then needs to stay as it is. That's fine. It's just getting rid of that one bit of track because anything that comes in on platform 2 is coming into platforms 2 and 4. Sorry, platform 4 over here is going into platform 4. It's that simple. So you, routing table, device, we are going to chuck in on this top road. That's already set to go up to this top platform. This one, auto signal into Bubney, can see 2 and 4, that's fine. This one, again, is looking at Bubney. This one, oh no, I've done that the wrong way around. You are looking at that signal and there. You are looking at that signal and there. So there's a reason I've done it that way around. Trains don't slow down. Something I found out on a different map is if the arrival sensor is right next to the signal it's looking at, the train slowed down because see that the signal is currently red. And ideally I don't want them slowing down, which is why I've moved them. So that's you set up. You, Bubney, oh, no, you, signal first, then station. You, signal, station, and that's basically it. So everything from here into Bubney is going to there. That's it for the time being. That's all I need to do with that one for the time being. You can go Bubney via there. You can go Holvis via there. For the time being, that's all I'm doing. Docks, I'm ignoring. Freights, I will do manually. Because freights, I don't have any recurring freight contracts. I've got rid of those in part 1. So don't need them. Platform 4, you're only currently going to there. Platform 2, I'm not going to bother with for the time being because you're going to be going out. So in actual fact, manual signal on you and you, because they're going to be my through tracks. So you, Holvice to there, Deshvice is a little bit more tricky, and this is where routing sensors and tunnels come in handy, because I would change how all of this works. We won't be fitting as many trains through. The main priority is the commuters that I currently have going between Deshvice and Bubney. Platform 3 is currently only going up to there. That's it, basically. Nice and simple. So we are going to currently sit these two as automatics. All of these, if they're coming around to Bubney, come into here, come into Deshvice, come into here. So everything out of them two, out of all of these sensors, doesn't matter what way round you put them in, which is really nice, are all going to the same bit of track, like so. Done. Contract wise, let's see what we've got. So fitting trains through here is gonna be a nightmare. Not gonna lie, not bothered about you. Keeping hold of you for the moment, not bothered about you. So if I bring you in now on platform 2, now we've already got you set up, and this is where a routing where some routing sensors would be handy and tunnels would be handy, because at the moment it's looking, this signal's only looking for trains going to Bubney. It's not looking for trains going up to Holsvice or Holservice up the top here. Oh, they're going to be leaving at the same time, which is actually fine because they're using two different tracks. There we go. Chuck you around to there. Let's just click on you. So I have no issues with these two going through that way at the same time. And we'll chuck you in onto platform 4. And then he's going to be coming back down onto platform 1 through the centre track. Although we could put him through the top track, it's not an issue. And it's for this signal here, and for 1, 2, 3 signals would be really handy having routing sensors, but unfortunately, as I said, they're not available within the demo. I could now actually, because I've got the departure sensors in now, build the tracks required to complete them, because the departure sensors are wonderful little bits of automation that will turn the trains round automatically. I've not bothered putting a departure sensor on docks because that's going to be done manually. And what I do need to look at doing is potentially chuck you through that way, because you should get through before he leaves, or just before he leaves. That's fine. And then what we're going to do, no, keep. We'll bring you in on platform 2. I should be able to just do that. Again, we'll chuck him in onto 4. And it is literally, so this is this signal here is cut, and the signal above, so it's only this signal and this signal that I need to do manually at the minute, which is really nice. So let's speed up just a little bit and get his. Let's have a quick look. We do have another which we will bring through on platform 2. Don't have coach yard yet for you, which can't really do properly until where? That's classed as docks. That's docks there. That's all docks. So that's docks. So that's no good. So it'd have to be this side, which unfortunately is not very helpful because of the way the tracks work. We might edit this up. We'll probably edit up whole suffice, and we might end up having to really juggle Bubney around, which I'm not gonna touch Bubney now until early access, because I need to edit this entire section here with regards to the tracks, which will basically mean I need to wipe every contract out, minus like 2 or 3, just so we can keep the money rolling. But we are going to have to look at changing that. Let's buy Pod Bubba. We need to change the track speeds. We are always on an endless going to use max track speed. You're that way, you're that way, you're that way. Connect you to there, you to there for the moment, because we don't have enough money. A little bit of a delay between them two, but that's not that big of a deal. We'll just chuck you into 4 as well. Oh, so yeah, I'm having to do a few signals manually to begin with these trains, but that's not too big of an issue. We don't have Wilson Station, nor am I planning on going there. getting rid of you for now, getting rid of you, getting rid of you, keeping hold of you, but we can't do it yet. Now we can. That to there, that to there. And then this is where the routing sensors come in handy, because I would drop another signal here and put a routing sensor here. So basically I haven't got the money for them at the minute. Off of that, so where that's joined and the red X is where I'd put a routing sensor, and I'd put another signal there on that empty box, and then that I could route down here or across. Same on this one, across or down, this one left or right. Pretty simple. Yeah, accept that, and we'll chuck you in on one. Don't want you. I now can't do that or that, unfortunately, because I am going to accept you on one, send you through onto 3. So 4 is basically going to be anything coming from the bottom. 3 will be anything coming. Actually, no. 4 for everything coming from the left. So from this arrival sensor. 3 for anything coming from this side. 1 and 2 will be our through routes. Like so. The issue is going to be when we get down here. Let's just put in you there, just so that we can see which way those tracks are going. Let's purchase those 2 auto blocks. Can't change the signals on them yet. And we'll buy these stations, and we'll build all of this. We'll build out from Fuskany to Marishk first, and then connect them up afterwards. And then literally most of the signals we'll be able to put in as permanent routes, which is fine. Let's go to here. No, don't want anything to do with coach yards for the time being. 4 for K, 4 for that, that's fine. You're going to be going back that way. So we're on 3 times speed. Oh, I've got to now update all these sensors with pod bubba on them. No, not on 1. You know what? I will do it on 3 just in case, and I'll do the same for 4 going back this way. So pod bubba there. 4 is literally staying as Bubney. That's literally the only place that's going. Again, that's only going back to here, although it will be going into the coach yard. I could, in theory, put them up into 3, but it's more hassle than it's worth. But you need to be able to go back to pod bubba. 1 also needs to be able to go there. Done. That's literally it, done. We can now change you. Can't change you yet. Can we change track speed? We can on one of them. And this is literally just a case of just gradually building them out now. Speed wasn't as nice as we'd have liked. You go away, you go away, you go away. And those contracts are crap. So we'll change the track speed while we're here. And then once we get to 8 grand, we can change this signal. No. Yeah, we'll take you. Why not? And we'll chuck you like that for now. And this is literally where a routing sensor is really, really handy, because we'd put the routing sensor in and then it would route down here. And you know what we're going to do is we are going to cheat. Oh, it won't let me do it while it's... like here, and we don't have enough. Oh, we don't have enough for it, that's why. Dr. Buckney, no thanks. I don't need the red points at the moment. I'm not going to bother collecting them for the sake of collecting them. I'll worry about them properly later. I've completely forgot to send you through. I can sit here when I'm bored and just work on getting those points between this and only 800. We'll do it for now because it's an extra train. But yeah, so we will slowly build out. We do have enough now for that sensor. So I'm putting this in because I can. And it will help with the automation eventually. So platform 1, I just leave as that. Platform 1's done. I'd put a routing sensor. I'd either put another signal in and routing sensor just after this signal, which is how I'd probably do it. That's as close to this auto signal that it can get, which is fine. But it means that we don't have to bother worrying about that signal. I wouldn't have to worry about it anyway. I'd just leave it on that. But make use of the arrival sensors. Why not? You're going to be coming down here shortly. You're going that way and that way. You're coming back down here. way. Forgot to set you. You're going to be coming back around this way. Simple. Oh, pop-up is not set as an auto. I know you're going straight across, and you're going to be going straight across. Don't want you, don't want you. Oh, now this is an interesting one. Now that he's there. A little bit of time before the next one. You're worth £3 so we'll grab you first. We'll chuck you into 3, because why not? You are set to go back the other way. Don't want you. And what I might look at doing, in on, oh no. I'm going to have to send you like that, and I'll have to change its contract as soon as I can. You're going back that way. You're going to be coming up to platform 3. Which is already set to come around to here. Of course, it's a trial train, it won't go through. But that's fine. So click on you for a minute, because it's currently a trial contract. As soon as it's completed, next to that one. Platform 2, thank you. Sorted. I accidentally sent it in on the wrong platform. Silly me. You're coming straight across, that's fine. No. Keep hold of you for now. Go away, go away. Go away. You know what, I'll just accept you now. On 1. Bring you into there. Because that train will be far enough ahead that I can do that. Please get out of the way. I have a funny feeling he slowed down in that auto block, which is not what I wanted. Yeah, he slowed down a lot. That's fine. I now only have to worry about sending it from there to there and there to there. I don't need to worry about sending it through the platform. Can go away. Cool. So I know I'm going to have this coming up next. In a little bit we will look at expanding out to the other stations. I do believe you're going to go. So 5 contracts, not worth it, not using, and yes, you're nice because you're up to, you'll get me the full 13 grand, but I'm also not worrying about a 30km/h freight in a certain in one direction, so go away. And that's where tunnels come in handy, because I could loop a tunnel around between platforms 3 and 4, for instance, to send it back on its way. And this is the beauty of automation. I didn't have to do anything with them 2 trains, nor am I going to have to do anything after I've just clicked that. Put a routing sensor in just here, and I wouldn't have to touch. And a routing sensor. Oh, that is something I want to find out. So I'm gonna. This is being done live. I'm live streaming while I'm recording this, which is one of the reasons why the videos are so long. I need to grab a quick screenshot for the person that I'm messaging. So I've just messaged somebody that I know has the full access version, and they're the guy. That's the guy that gave us this screenshot of their map. That is the map that we are currently playing on. That is the Prague map. So these wriggly lines at the top here. You've got the three trains in at the moment. So as you're looking at that, the top section of stations that you're seeing is what's currently on my screen. And they've got access to the tunnels, the routing sensors, coach yard automation, and whatnot. And I'm not going to lie, I do actually kind of like how they've done Holschweiss, which makes very, very good sense in the way that they've done it. I've kind of flipped the tracks. To be perfectly honest with you, but for the time being it works. So yeah, it's not far off what essentially we're going to be aiming for. And I love what he's done with some of the terminus stations on that. So credit to Toby over on the Discord with that. They are one of the beta testers within the Discord. Showing up near the top. I wonder if they're still even in the Discord actually saying that. I haven't seen them in the Discord for a little while. Oh yeah, they are. They are they're one of the alpha test actual preview version testers. So they have full version. Which is how they managed to get that screenshot for us. So let's continue with this. Let's build some more money up before we... you're going straight across. What contracts we got? No thanks, no thanks, and no thanks. So I might actually look at editing this. I'm actually going to bring their screenshot up because I want to edit that station ready for the automation, basically, and essentially have it set up how they've got it. You go to there. No, they've got platforms 1 and 2 set up. Ah, I see how they've done it. But then that doesn't make sense having that. Ah, no, I see how the tunnels are working. Okay. That was the only bit that caught me off guard, was how the tunnels were working out. There are some of the tunnels on his map that I'm like, wait a minute. But if they work, they work. Why not? Kind of thing. So what we are going to look at doing, when we get a bit of respite up here at Holsfis, which will be once this train's departed the station, this entire section here is going to get changed. So delete them for a minute. Delete that. Delete that. Right. So mine's going to be set up slightly differently to his. 40. Upgrade to the 80s, so come straight out. Are you connected like that if you're one way? So I need to think about this because he's got his switched to mine. And I'm actually going to just bulldoze everything this side for the time being. Right. Manual signal you and you. And this is where I may end up having to change how I set this, how I get this set up now. So track. Don't need you. Okay, that will do. So we'll put departure sensors back in. It was easier to delete them and put them back in afterwards. Right, so we come out from there. So auto signal, arrival sensor, auto signal. Yep. We're going to have to change some contracts that are coming up here now, but it's fine. Right, then coming out the other way, it's like so. It works. And then that would be auto signal there, get rid of them, and that would be an arrival sensor. I'll just go 2 away there, that was fine. Just so we know that that's out. So, you, auto signal into there. So it's only seeing 2 and 3, that's fine. You, we might as well set it up while we're here. It's going to see 1 and 4. Perfectly fine. Right, 4. Pobner, there. Bubney, there. Deshvice, there. I'm not entirely too sure if we'll even use coach yards. I might even change this again. I'm actually going to change this. Already. No. How are you going from there to there? Oh, I see how. I see how. Right, that's you done. Then you're going to go to there. This is sensor number 1. You're going to there. You're going to there. I'm not bothering with number 3 for the time being. We'll deal with number 3 for the time being. Might as well put in that going to there because it can come around this way. Chuck you in and then the rest I can do. Because I know what stations I'm using. And they're all going that way. Right. So your setup, your setup, your setup. That is everything else set up. Right. So timetable. You adjust. You into 2. That should. Oh, I've got you for number 3. Which actually we're going to go contract and we are going to pay the penalisation cost and bugger that one off. Because we can. Right, let's get... Wrong button. Them. And them. Change the speeds on them. And then I'm not going to bother building track there just yet. We're going to let the money pile up again while we are waiting. So he'll stop and then he'll nip off. No, no, and no. Don't want any freight. I do not want to see any goddamn freight. I have actually just realised you two are the wrong way round. Which is hilarious. We're going to scrap that for now. You're fine. We'll chuck you in on that one for now. If you can put that on, you're going there. If you're going there, you're going there. Done. And again, this is all likely to is likely to change once what? I am going to do is that. I don't need it. Do need that one because I've got no, I don't. I don't need that. I don't need it. So what we're going to do is we're going to change these and move them along so that they're on the straight. Oh, fudge. We're going to redo that. Because the routing centre would normally be behind it. Let the money build up. I need to set that. When we get the tunnels, this entire junction here would change. I missed one in the timetable. Either that or I cocked up and hadn't changed it properly. But never mind. Right. Freight, no. Freight, no. Freight, no. Commuter, no. No. Don't care about any of them yet. Oh, I hadn't reset you. Nope. So as you can see, we've got a nice steady stream of commuters just going between these two. Which, to an extent, we can get away with clearing some of them. You're going back to there, I didn't read you correctly. Alright, we've got a little bit of money behind us now. Keep hold of you. Get rid of you. Right. 80-mile-an-hour track. Built. Not enough money. So we're going to build straight across first. It's only £2 grand, but we're going to make use of it. So. Oh. Bit of time before he's Tony, I don't really want to know if you're watching. There are times I worry about, oh no, you're not going that way. He ain't going that way. Right. Keep hold of you for a moment. I hope I can try and make use of it. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Keep hold of you. It's only 1,000, but I'm hoping to be able to make use of it. Right. That's all she wrote at the moment. That's fine. Actually, what we'll do, we'll clear that. Let's bring you out. Where? So I can bring it here, but I don't know. How? I'm going to place it there for now, but I kind of want to get it linked in. So that change that to that, because then I know when I click on it where it's actually linked to. So let's get money rolling through again. Get rid of you, get rid of you. I'm going to get rid of that one for the time being. Purely for the fact that it comes from here. For the time being anyway, and it's not worth as much as that one is. And that one I can chuck around the top eventually. So we're getting there. We're gonna fill the rest of this map out before the end of this episode. And we're gonna go up to the maximum limit we can, basically. You're set up. completely missed him. Which has just screwed up my entire schedule. I only messed it up a little bit, which is quite nice. So I will apologise that it is a long episode, and I appreciate that. However, it's the last episode that I'm doing, and then it's early access literally the following week. Right, now that we've got a bit of money behind us, don't want you, keep hold of you, keep hold of you, keep hold of you. Cool. Right, let's get you built to there. Signal an arrival. Get you hooked in. Track, because you're the two arrival sensors for there. Bravo, beautiful. Hey Doc, thank you very much for the raid, my dear, much appreciated. I need that one. I'll close that tab. Spinder. I love the Spinder. Oh, Discord. Okay. Fine. Right. Oh, what's going on in the railroad? No, that's not anything worth noting. Oh, speaking of railroad. Hey, DK. Cheers, Tommy, for both of them. So rail route, because I've just reminded myself, is now demo version 0.15.9. The demo does switch off just before oh, I need to get rid of you before I can do that. Put you there. So I believe the demo... Ah, fair enough. No worries, dog. Yeah, I'm not surprised. And you're coming out that way. Alright, I need... what I need to do is do that so that I have the track spare. I will get these built out in a bit. You're going that way and then coming back. Not too bad, not too bad. This is going to be a longer version of the YouTube video that's going up. For those that are watching it on YouTube, I was recording this live on stream. Links to the channels will be down in the description, along with the links to the relevant Discords, Twitters, and whatnot. You do come back before the other one comes through. So a quick pause, just to quickly get them in. Excuse me. Oh. Quick pause for a drink. I keep forgetting to set him. This is why I need routing sensors, because I keep forgetting to set signals. I quite literally forget to set signals. Excuse me. Set you, right. I don't care about freight, you're only a grand. Go away, I've got a better one at the bottom. And we'll let that play while I'm doing. Oh, it won't play while I'm doing this bit anyway. So arrival sensor there. And we'll chuck the. We won't do departure sensors yet because we physically don't have the money. Let's disconnect that for the moment. Auto. Get rid of that to there. Get rid of that one. Get rid of them. Just a little bit short. Get rid of you. Don't need it up there at the moment. And track, we'll rebuild that. So getting there, it's just patience and a lot of mucking around. You stop at every stop. You know what, I'm going to keep hold of it for now. And that way, once the new contract pops up, I don't have to worry about it. You're going now and then coming back. Yep. I'm not due another training platform over there for a little bit. I haven't unfortunately had an answer to the question that I posed to somebody earlier. and we keep hold of that one because they go here, which is a brand new stop. Beautiful. So we are going to start filling the timetables out a little bit more shortly. And this is where I can cheat a little bit with these. And this is where I wish I had routing sensors. And you're going to be coming back down to here once that train's done his route. And then get you ready. As soon as it's cleared that section and set the route, boom. Right, build. That's that section done. Oh, as far as there. Cool. Get in there. Let's knock you back to there. Can't knock you back. Let's finish that bit off. And the furthest I can go is there. So get in there, It's a lot of work and a lot of pain, and as I said, it's going to be a long video, do bear with us, but we are going to get this completed up to the point of waiting for the early access. Between this video and the 23rd, when we go live with the early access launch day, I will build up the red points, because what I'll do is I can sit down, calculate how many I have left to get. After that train, yep, I've got enough after that train to... do it. Definitely got enough to get it started now, which is beautiful. Just want to get his route set. Right, that is there to there, done. Right. That's the outline. I wish there was a short key for the building. Which is a little annoying. And then you're going to be coming to there. That's coming up that way. Let's crop you to there. No money. Anywhere I can pinch it? Nowhere I can pinch it from there for now. That just gets that complete. That little junction bit complete, then I'm doing the same again over here. Reconnect you. Wait. Just literally needed to wait that a little bit longer. I'm gonna reset that as well. Set you, click on you, because I know the next one across the top is going into Holschweiss. The most expensive part is connecting up Holschweiss to this bit here. Okay, a couple more trains completed. Alright, you finish at 53. You don't come on to line 1. Cool. That's fine. So I'm going to wait for him to finish and we'll see if we can't link these up. Oh, we're so close. So close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that and bring it up this way, ready to be able to put in auto signals and an arrival sensor, because the issue is the arrival sensor's got to go here. In line with that bit of track. That's why I put it there for a minute. Can't do that yet. So you'll notice that I've not bothered with a departure sensor on Pod Bubner, because it's only the one track coming in. There's no point, which saves 20,000. one there. And it's literally like that. This is where a routing sensor would be handy. Same over here. You I can now set up. You are set up. Right. Cool. So we can now accept trains in and out of Marisk from either station. Just we'd have to do the stuff down here manually. So 2, 4, and 2 and 4, 6. So we need 6. That's 120 grand. So if we check the timetable, it's 1, 2, 3. And 3 from there. So I'm going to get it built up and get it connected, just to give a general idea. You've seen how the departure sensors work and the arrival sensors work during this video, and I'll finish editing the departure sensors when needed. Let me just quickly click there. Thank you. You then need to come back this way before I can send the other guy, the other 2 through. See, those 2 are a little bit too close for my liking. And I'm playing this on 25 speed. It's not me being slow, it's just the nature of the game, unfortunately. It's just one of them things that unfortunately happens with the game. It's just like, there's maps that you can't play on higher than 1 or 5. You can get away with little bits and pieces on 5 times on some of the community made maps. Not gonna lie, the map that I have, definitely not a 5 times speed map at points, because there will be just so much going on. Alright, if I pause there, let's see. That's at least that bit done right, okay. Auto. Because then they're the same distance from there. I will put an extra auto signal in here, and we will put one in there, we can do that and that. Not going to bother putting one in here. And what I am going to do is, for the time being, get rid of that to there. But that's basically that part in. Departure sensor, we'll just use platform 1 for the time being. So from here, what we do, literally the same with the others. Click a station, click where you want it to go. Click a station, click where you want it to go. And obviously at the moment, everything's coming just straight out along this track here. Regardless. Finish track, coachyard. Others we select there. Send them off the map. If they're an empty coach in stock that we're not going to be reusing, go. Send them off. If they're one-way contracts, send them off. Actually, no, we'll send others into coachyard and we can reuse them afterwards. And I like the fact it has taken the name of what I've called the coachyard as well, which is really, really nice. That's set up to go in. Got nothing set up over here yet. That's set up to go in there. That's fine. You're not set up for Bubney. You're set up. We know you're set up. We know you're set up. Although you're pretty useless at the moment. It's fine. We can make use of it. We will be shortly using you. But I'm going to wait for this guy. Now remember, I hadn't updated anything on platform 1 to allow us to go around the block. 3's not set up either, which actually going to bother. 2, however, we know that's already to there, and there, and there, and you're set up. Cool. Oops, forgot about you. Clear that. Don't need that there for the time being. You're already set up to go to there. This is where we might hit a little bit of issue. He is going to get through slightly quicker. You're going... Oh, I need to set you first. You know what? It'll do. What we are going to do... no, I'm not going to bother because it requires me changing too many departure sensors for the time being. I know the next one's very close behind. Like so. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Not 3, because this needs to come in afterwards first. And this is why I really wish I had the routing sensors. So for the time being, we can do that. Because we've got nothing coming in from this side of the screen. You're set, it's you that I need to wait to set. Come on, move your rear. Oh, no, not yet. Now set you. So that as soon as he's gone, I can do that. Because by the time he gets back around, he should be there. Relatively straightforward. Pause that, let's get what we can built here. Done. That's literally it. Ooh. Oh. That gives us enough room. Right. 3 and 2. get up to the 30,000. So this is basically put in. I just need to put some extra signals in, like so. And I want to put 2 more in on this side. So I'll go up to putting in the next coach yard and then call it for this video, because that shouldn't hopefully take us too long. That's the second one of them through. Sit back and wait. Could potentially look at putting more signals in along that section, but not going to bother. I'm going to pause just while I quickly do that. You are looking into 124. That is absolutely fine. We'll just click on you. That's best, because that is, after all, where the next train's coming from. Contract. We had a new one come in. I didn't look at it. So they're all coming down here to go into the coach yard, which I'm not gonna properly do in this video. I've put the coach yards in, and it will give us the contracts, but I'm not actually gonna touch any of them until later. I've got enough on my plate until early access, dealing with the signals that I'm having to deal with. You see, this is where I wasn't sure which signal it was that I'd clicked. Ooh, that was me just moving something on my desk. Right. Let's get in that. Arrival. Auto. You. Auto signal. That one. There. 1 and 2. That's fine. Only point that I need it. I could. No, I can't. Can't take it into there. But that's absolutely fine because it allows me to put it in. What I can't do, unfortunately, I can put one in that says docks on this side, but I can't finishing track there, others there. Finish track there. Wait. You. Da 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 da. Can't do it yet because it hasn't got an auto signal. Right. Get rid of them for a minute. Let's get rid of. Let's change you back to a manual for the time being because I want to put in an extra auto signal there. You. Just need to change all of these over. The reason I'm putting the extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's it. They're all going the other way. You just need to change them. I'm basically leaving them as they are now. There we go. Just allows him to get going that little bit sooner. wanted. One, two. Let's change that back to that. Coachyard's now in here. Oh, that reminds me. That one. Finished. Coachyard. Others. Coachyard. And you're set up. Cool. So we can now do coachyard jobs into Hulshfist platforms 1 and 2, depending on which way they're coming from. Actually, while we're here, we're going to do it like that, because why not? Not enough money. Got nothing going. Oh, hold on a minute. Because I've changed the track length, it changes the name of the goddamn track. So I'll worry about platform 3 is fine, platform 4 is fine. Oh, actually platform 4, if you come into here you go in there, if you come in all the way down to here you also come into there. Platform 1 and platform 2 I will worry about afterwards. I'll worry about the sensors on 2 later, but it gives you a rough idea of how to kind of set it up. So I am going to leave it there for this episode. I'll finish getting this tidied up a little bit, ready for the early access next week. That's next week as of this being released. Do check out all the links below to the relevant sites. I'll have them all listed there like they were on the previous episode. I'll also link the previous episode so you can see how this map got started off. And I will see you all guys in my next video. Bye.